fifth point in taking care of your mental health is self introspection. This is my favorite, and I emphasize this on lot because you as an individual is involved with many other individuals. So what is inside, that's what you give outside. So there is this beautiful example of one of my favorite teachers of all times, Dr. Wayne Dyer. So he gives this example of an orange fruit. So this is an orange fruit, and when you squeeze an orange fruit, what do you get out of it? You get orange juice, right? So if you are squeezing an orange fruit, you will not get a lime juice or a mosambi juice or a watermelon juice. When you are squeezing an orange, all you will get is an orange juice, correct? Sounds completely logical. Now what is the understanding behind this metaphor of orange fruit? What is inside, that is outside. So inside the orange fruit is an orange juice, not a lime juice. So you will get an orange juice only. Likewise, whatever is inside, that's what you give outside. So if there is love and joy and gratitude inside you, that's what you give outside. But if there is anger, bitterness, jealousy, you are harboring this, all of this vicious or negative emotions inside you, then that is what you give outside. Therefore, self introspection is very important. All of your experiences, be it positive or negative, are worth acknowledging because you are important, because you matter, and so does your experiences. But anything which you are holding on to and which is negative for a longer duration of time than is needed, then it is not a good choice. So self introspection helps you to understand very deeply and carefully, to examine all of your experiences, including hurt, disappointments, anger, jealousy, resentment, bitterness, everything, betrayals, everything. But and then you process it deeply, carefully, slowly, and you come out of that experience in the process victorious. And that's where your strength lies. You did not, of course, some things are happening to us all of the time, but nobody is worth to live in that pain, to live in that negativity, because everyone, each one of us deserves love, each one of us deserves happiness, each one of us deserve to be really happy in our lives, and just be happy in everything that we experience basically. But how will that happen? Not by stopping difficulties or problems in life. Problems are inevitable, and not even by numbing yourself and stopping yourself. That's the worst thing you could do to yourself. So please do not do any of self-destructive things. Take a professional help if need be. Other than that, taking time out for relaxation activities wherein you are just unwinding yourself and just completely getting into a space wherein you are so centered and interiorized within yourself that you can feel your feelings, you can feel your heart, you can feel your pain, you can feel your joy and happiness and accomplishments and everything, and be in that moment and come out of it victorious. So number one thing which you can do, which will make things really easy for you, is to write this down on paper. Draw a column. On your left, write down things I can control. On your right, things I cannot control, and just list down number of things. Think very carefully, rationally and logically what all things you cannot control and what all are the things that you can control. So at any given point of time wherein you are confused and you are losing your temper, your balance, just go through that list. Am I focusing or shifting on the things I cannot control? Because then only you will not experience or feel peace. and then you can easily shift your attitude to, let me bring my focus on things I can control. Okay, so in this challenge or in this situation, these are the things that I can control. Now let me work on that. That will keep your mind solution oriented, plus in a rational positive manner, and it will save lot of your time and psychic energy. No need to waste it, because eventually you have to accept the outcome whether you like it or not. So this list will make it easy for you. Second thing which you can do is your secret happy list. So you must have come across this in the magic book, The Secret, but you can shift it in your way. List down all of those moments and experiences with the people that matters to you the most. So for example, for me it is with my dog Heaven. So like number of things, right from his childhood till now, and as it continues, there are just some cute little really happy, like the day I adopted him, then the first look that we gave to each other, and the first time I holded him, I held him in my arms and brought him close to me, and the way he sniffed me, sensed me, loved me, all of these things are really precious to me. Then the first time when he recognized his name and reacted to his name as Heaven, so that, then his birthdays, and there are so many. Our first rains, rains means a lot to me. So those moments as well. So likewise you can, okay, there are so many things. So likewise you can just come up with the things that matters so much to you, and you have those happy memory list in front of you. So at any moment of time when you feel that I'm just losing and just feeling hopeless, then you can just go through those memory list, and that will keep you grounded. Include the names of your parents, include the names of your family, and your time with them. It is possible that when you are searching onto this memory list, it could be painful as well, because it has been painful for me as well, because all of the people doesn't exist in our life. There are some people whom we want to be with, but they are not there, or they don't want to play their part. So it is possible, but then also this is a list wherein you can choose those people. There are some relationships that are lifetime relationships, so you can include your relationship with yourself, your relationship with God, your relationship with parents, your relationship and responsibility towards yourself, be it in the present or in the future. You can include your pets as well if you have one, and you can include your grandparents. Yes, my grandparents, so it is with Heaven, with my grandparents, because I've lived with them actually. So that's something again matters to me. And yeah, you can include, but something which brings you so much joy and delight, so you can include that. The next thing in self introspection is journaling. Journaling is like meditating on paper. Okay, this is by Robin Sharma, and it is so good. Journaling is meditating on paper. I would say that when you do journaling, the free writing, you are giving your heart to speak. We just shut our hearts, our minds with all the stories and narrations and interpretations which we believe as truer. But we don't give our mind and our heart and our soul to speak up. We don't give chance to our body to speak up. So we just become so much arrogant and dominating, right? It's not good. So when you do journaling, you give your heart and soul to speak up, and you give chance to all your thoughts and feelings to be expressed in your words, and that's how you bring the experience from here and here to here. So from head and heart to hand, and once it is here, you actually start feeling relaxed and relieved, because those blockages are released now, and so you feel relaxed. You can go for this free writing type of journaling. You can also go for topic wise or theme wise journal prompts, easily available on Pinterest, and very creative to do this. It has helped lot of my clients as well. Of course, I give this exercise to them after a major part of my therapy treatment is covered, but for the mental health routine you can do this, and it will be very beneficial to you. Next is exercising. I have already discussed about this, but exercise you can include yoga, and it is, remember, it's just not about looking good, it is about feeling good. So the thoughts and the talk, the expressions you give to yourself, to your body, you can include yoga 3 to 4 times in a week, and it is very beneficial. Of course, it helps for weight related, means for balancing your weight, but also it releases the blockages. So emotionally also it is very freeing, and it helps you to sustain your attention and concentration. So that is one thing. Remember, feeling good is the goal when it comes to your physical health. Next is meditation. I give a lot of importance to meditation as well. If you could just sit with your mind, there will be a peace in the world. If imagine just if everyone could just sit in a room all by themselves, no phone, no gadgets, nothing, and they are just sitting with their minds and coming in terms with their inner mental experience and getting in peace with that. That's how we create peace in the world. You cannot change the world without changing yourself. You have to just go in front of the mirror and change that person. By changing yourself, you bring change in the world. It's that simple. So with meditation, you come in terms with yourself, with your real self. You know, self with a capital S, which is not the ego. Okay, you can go for soul sync meditation, available on YouTube by Prithaji. Very beautiful, calming, guided meditation. This also includes setting your intentions for the day or for a future. So I'm sure it will be beneficial to you. It has helped to other people also. Next, you can go for mantra meditation. So you can choose the mantra based on a particular trait or quality that you are looking for in your life. So let's say if it has to do with strength, courage or power, you can go for a mantra Om Namah Shivaya, or mantras of Goddess Durga or Goddess Kali. You can also go for Hanuman Chalisa or Hanuman Ban. You can listen to it and recite, or you can choose a particular Hanuman ji ka mantra. You can go for Lord Ram's mantra. You can chant Om number of times, like 7 to 11 times, and you have to chant it loudly, because that's a perfect breathing exercise for your lungs and for you to release excess of carbon dioxide and inhale appropriate amount of oxygen. So it will be helpful in that way. Plus it will create lot of positivity and a powerful protective aura around you. Then you can go for Gayatri mantra Om Bhu Bhuva Swaha for attention, concentration, strength and calmness. You can go for Hare Krishna mantra. That will bring you concentration, peace, joy, fill, and you are focusing on the absolute truth, on the supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna. So that has its own power. You can go for Shanti mantra as well, to bring lot of peace in yourself and peace around you. So you can take a mala, you can buy one, and there are 108 beats on the mala, so you will recite mantra for 108 times. So that in itself is a very beneficial purified process, which will just make you feel good and purified basically. Okay, next is examining your negative thoughts and challenging them. At any given point of time, you have to ask yourself, what am I thinking? Before you go into here and there, like a mental trip in the past or in the future, sit down, shut up, take a breath, and ask yourself, what am I thinking? What am I telling myself? How can I think better way? What is the evidence against this negative thought? What are the facts? What is the reality? What do they show? Write it down, write your negative feelings, ask these helpful questions, and come up with a new rational positive thought with an alternative perspective. That will be very, very helpful to you.